What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Gundam X from After-War Gundam X. Equipped with the flash and satellite systems, it was pivotal to the 7th Space War in a vain effort to stop the colony drop before one such unit was stolen by Garrett Rand 15 years later. A total of 8 runners and 2 sticker sheets constitute the package's contents, and being the root kit of the high-grade X Divider, the build of the body is naturally identical to that kit, being a simple minimalist build using then contemporary construction like polycap joints and armor halves. Meanwhile, the original backpack and weapons don't really add a whole lot, yet somehow the overall build doesn't feel like a chore to go through in spite of that. It's still a decently good build experience even having built the Divider before it, and needless to say, I will only be covering the differences, so in a weird twist, please check out the Divider's review for more details. Not much is different on the surface of the X aside from the different backpack, so the pros and cons from the Divider, like the accurate proportions, the seam lines all over the place, and the need for black in the recesses, do all apply here. However, the backpack expands the overall silhouette of the X, enlarging its small profile and enhancing its shelf presence, sticking out from its taller brethren. Stickers are also similar to the Divider, minus the triangle on the rear skirt, with the addition of the holographic satellite panels which look absolutely beautiful, and the scope on the satellite cannon. The chest sticker is also holographic, however it's kind of hard to notice with the green piece over it. One thing of note though is the secondary color. In case you don't remember from the Divider video, the blue on the chest and feet is in more of a cyan shade like its Blu-ray appearance, as opposed to the navy blue used on the Divider reflecting the original 90s appearance. It's a bit of a confusing situation for sure, but at least it does benefit from hindsight. Altogether, the Gundam X looks great and aesthetically stands the test of time. The only thing to note about articulation are the multiple joints for the satellite cannon and reflector units, so it can be unhitched from the groove on the back and swiveled at multiple different points before fixing back into place when you're done. Apart from those points, the articulation of the X is identical to that of the Divider. The same experience and limitations do apply here. Accessories begin with the sole pair of holding hands, with no other option included. As for weapons, the large beam sword stored at the end of the satellite cannon is the only common weapon between the two variants. Using the 3D beam effect, it never fails to look distinct despite its basic function. Next is the optional shoulder Vulcan. Plugged onto the top left port of the backpack, the barrel can swivel down for some extra DACA. Still, for proper firepower, the Shield Buster Rifle is included, in both rifle and shield mode. Both of them feature black stickers for their trim, which looks passable. Otherwise, they can be sandwiched into the hands for use in their respective modes. The rifle mode weapon can also be stored in the bottom right backpack port after collapsing the barrel and scope, as well as removing the handle, which I don't tend to do. Finally, the reflector panels can either be arranged and opened up to access the hovering mode, flashing everyone with their holographic shine as you go along, or by shifting it to the bottom right, spinning the cannon around and flipping the assembly down, before opening and reversing the satellite panels via rearrangement. Extending the barrel and unfolding the handle, you'll deploy the satellite cannon to unleash a devastating blow powerful enough to destroy a colony. Unfortunately, it does not rely on solar power, so it's completely useless within this photo booth. On paper, there is nothing too different between this and the Divider, however I would recommend it all the same. The flaws with age notwithstanding, the high-grade Gundam X provided us with a modern 1:144th scale representation of the design, with most of its gimmicks implemented as well as they could back in 2010, as well as possessing an enhanced shelf presence thanks to the large profile of the satellite cannon assembly. Not to mention those holographic stickers just shining under the light. The one complaint I really have is the rearrangement of the satellite panels, as that could simply have been replaced by a circular peg and spun around instead of removing and reattaching, with the risk of breaking the very tight peg. Some may argue that the rifle can also be improved, but frankly, I think they've done what they could, and perhaps dual wielding them would have been a more practical option in context. In conclusion, the high-grade Gundam X is a serviceable kit and serves as a good, smaller substitute to the master grade. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys, bye bye.